Out to all the people in the chat, all right? Jealous demons will often disguise themselves as angels. Beware and prepare for war. What you think about Mark New? Oh. Uh-oh. So they okay. All right. Well, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's really going on? What's really good? Good morning. Hope everybody's having a peaceful, positive day. Okay, so I was about to say, I didn't know where everybody was going. I knew some people in here. Yo, good morning. What up, everybody? Love and light. What's going on? We got Shy Girl Eats in the building. We got Chrome Hearts. We're going to wait and let some more people get up in here. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to all the positive people in the chat. Shout out to all the positive people in the chat. Yeah, this gonna be a good one, y'all. It's gonna be a good one. Shout out to Nancy McNeil. What up, Nancy McNeil? Shout out to you. We're only 2 minutes in and we already got 11 people up in here. Elizabeth, we got JG. What up, JG? What's good, everybody? All right, we're gonna allow some more people to slide up in this thing. Yo, what's the deal? Yo, that's what I'm talking about. We got 17 people up in here. Once we get 25 or we hit 5 minutes, we'll start. Sonia, what's good? Shout out to Maya Clubhouse. What's good? Yo, we got Valandella in the building. What up? Okay, we got a good 23 people in the building. We're just going to wait till we get 25 or we hit 5 minutes, and then we're going to get started. Shout out to all the beautiful people in the chat. Grand rising to you. All right, on this beautiful Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Shalom to everybody of the Hebrew faith. And culture. Can't forget the culture. All right. We're at 26 people. And we're already at 4 minutes. So I'm just going to wait till the 5 minute mark. Shout out to everybody having a positive Saturday. And working towards keeping it that way. That's what it's all about. We got a good 27 people in the building, only at 5 minutes. Let's go. This gonna be a good one. This one's gonna be fire. If you can feel it, put the fire emojis in the chat. If you can feel it, put the fire emojis in the chat. Yo, old soul in the building. What up, OS? So what's going on, everybody? Let's get these fire emojis up in here. All right. Set the chat on fire, everybody. Shout out to NYC. All right. Shout out to NYC in the building. Talk to me nice. All right, y'all. So, look. Jealous demons, all right? Disguising themselves. Who has ever had anybody come in your life with a disguise? Is there one? All right, is there anybody that has had somebody come into your life pretending to be someone else? Pretending to be just like you. Just like you. Claiming that they like this and they like that, and they're down for the cause, they're down for what you represent and what you're for. You have to be very careful when people know certain things about you. You have to be careful when people know certain things about you. It's a very strong chance that they may try and manipulate the situation. It's a very strong chance they might try and manipulate the situation because they know what you're into. This person may be charming. You got to watch that charm. Some people, they're charming in a way to where it's harmless. The person is likable. The person is respectable. People just really like this person's energy. They may not even be that respectable. You know, they may have a little foul mouth to them, you know. But people still may appreciate that person because that person is still a respectable person. But then you have people who will try to charm you to disarm you. All right, you have people who are out there to try and charm you to disarm you. All right, we had 7 minutes and we already got 36 people in the BI building. All right, they're trying to charm you to disarm you of your intuitiveness. All right, of your intuitiveness, of your ability to pick up on signs and social cues. They have a strong ability to be able to convince or talk or persuade people. Create new words now. Persuade. All right, persuading people out their idea of what you originally thought of this person. Oh yeah, follow the Holy Spirit for sure. But you have to be careful because some people are coming in his name and claiming all these things. But see, here we're gonna break this thing down. We're gonna break this thing down. They're claiming all these things, claiming God and all this stuff. But what the idea just came to me is that I think they're doing it for like a form of protection because they know they out here doing people wrong. All that. They know they're out here, evil as hell. They know they out here doing people wrong. So they claim that as not something that they really will portray to others, but something as a way that they use as a form of protection because they know they out here doing dirt. And they're not the most positive or most good person to other people. and they think God's just gonna come and clean that up. All right, yeah, they think God's just gonna clean that up. But they'll disguise themselves as a beacon of light. All right, they'll disguise themselves as an angel of light. All right, isn't that what Satan did? He disguised himself as an angel of light. Yeah, they are beyond evil. Absolutely. Satan disguised himself as an angel of light. Came in trying to shine like everybody else. Came in trying to shine like everybody else. So this person is trying to shine like you. This person's trying to shine like you. Like, never underestimate the power of a jealous person. They're not just jealous. They're plotting on you. They're possibly working on taking things from you. Time, ideas, resources. You know, they might be behind your back doing God knows what. You have to be careful of people that are eager to help you, that really don't like. You have to be careful of people who seem eager to help you, that their words aren't matching their actions. Like, after a while, you're just gonna see like this person is just talking, saying things to like hype up the situation, but they're not really following through. You got to check out that song by Gavin DeGraw. All right, shout out to everybody who is a Gavin DeGraw fan. All right, any we got 53 people in the building. All right, throw a G in the building if you a Gavin DeGraw fan. Okay, you got to follow through. If you want to be with me, you got to follow through with every word you say. All right, if you want to rock out with me, you got to follow through with the things that you say. Because if not, you could just be trying to get a person hyped up. Because there will be people who will try to place themselves in your life and claim that they're there for a good purpose. All right, there will be people who try to come into your life and claim they're there for a good purpose. They're there to help. They're there to make things better. All right, they want to see you do your best. You know, they want the best for you. They want to change your life and all these things. All right. People who claim they want to do something for you or make sure you turn out all right are most of the time those who got their hand behind their back and their fingers crossed. So you gotta be prepared for these types of people. All right, you definitely got to be prepared for these types of people. You have to know that there are people out there like this, and not be blind to the fact that there might be some folks out here that are claiming one thing and professing one thing and trying to make sure everybody sees them as this upstanding person, you know, and they're a whole other person behind the scenes. And it slips through. All right, it slips through. When you see another side of a person slipping through, that's who they really are. All right, when you see a split personality on a person, that's who they really are. It's like you see them trying to be or mirroring what you are, but then that real side just keeps slipping through. You're like, yo, this person got a very strong side to them. They got this side just keeps slipping on through, you know. And if it's that apparent, this person is low key trying to hide how they really feel and the type of person that they really are. This person is This person is a disturbed character. You know, this person is a disturbed character. And when they're jealous like that, the pettiness, all the games they're playing, them coming into your life trying to act like they're there to help, but they're there to hurt. All that is a strategic, well planned, thought out strategy. They done sat back, thought about this, and was like, okay, I'm gonna dismantle this person's whole operation. All right, and that they're coming like an angel in disguise. Let me do some things for you. Let me make sure you're okay. And you have to be careful, because most of the time it's going to be, and I know there are some people that will help, but here's the thing: there are people that will help, right? And then that's it. They help you, they do something good for you, and they're like, okay, they go on their merry way. Those are the people who really help you from the bottom of their heart. Then you'll have somebody that will help you, and it will be an agenda attached to it. And this person is going to use this against you as a way to kind of like keep you attached to them and try to make it seem like you owe them pretty much. So if somebody's trying to use what they did for you as a way to manipulate you into owing them, you got to be careful of that. All right, that's another thing that jealous people will do. People who come in disguise as an angel. This person's coming as disguised as an angel, but behind what they're doing for you, they have this whole plan and plot on how they're going to use the help that they gave you against you. Yo, shout out to South Africa. All right, shout out to South Africa. Yo, Sonia Conley said, who? Word, I say the exact same thing. I say whoever wants to be with me must heal. But this is just in all walks of life. All right, you have jealous demons, right? People who are just they're mad over your whole entire existence. They're mad over your whole entire life. This person has a pretty much has a problem with everything about you, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to get themselves close to you. All right, you know how you may want to get to a person that you like, or you may want to get to a place that you like and go do what you want to do. All right, these people, it's like this is an event for them. This is something fun for them. It's something to do, you know, to break people down, to pull the wool over people's eyes. They take excitement out of this. This is like being able to play in the NBA and you always watch basketball at home. This is the same amount of joy and excitement for them to toy with people. All the people who have things that they love to do and enjoy. Imagine being able to, instead of watching somebody else do it or watching it on TV, you're the one that gets to do it. So instead of watching the movie, you're the one acting in the movie. You're the Denzel, or you're the actor in the movie, all right? Or you're the football player, or you're the person on the show talking and hosting the show, or whatever you know you like or you watch. Okay, cool. That's 84. All right, bet. I couldn't tell what that was. But this is imagine you skateboard or you BMX and you're a kid and then you get to go to one of the events and actually skateboard or bike in the actual event. Or you play Dave Mirror. Shout out to all the Dave Mirror fans playing PS2. All right. Put a D in the chat if you played that Dave Mirror game. All right. On PlayStation. I'm not sure if it was PlayStation or PlayStation 2. I think it was PlayStation 2. Might have been PlayStation. I'm not sure. That was a while ago. But shout out to everybody that played Dave Mirror, man. Imagine playing Dave Mirror and then actually getting to go to the BMX game and not only going to it, but actually getting to ride on the course as a kid. You probably fell out your seat. So this is like big for them. This is something that they like to do. Now people like to enjoy themselves, or people go out for a hike, or people go out in nature, or people go chill, or people go work hard all week and treat themselves to something. This is they treat themselves to this. This is a treat. And a lot of people underestimate that this is something that they enjoy that much. You know, it's sick. They enjoy what they do to people. They take pleasure in it. Like they see themselves as better than the people that they do this to. So it's not even something that they think twice about. You know, it's like killing a bug or something. It's like, you know, some people are like, yo, that's a bug, let it live. And then you'll have people that just be like, it's just a bug, man. What you talking about? Not referring people to bugs or whatever, but that's just the best way I could try to explain my point right now off top. But that's what they do. Let's check some of these comments out. Trying to project. Yep. The real and fake could never be enmeshed. Yeah, they can't. They can't. If positive stays around negative, it's going to become negative. If positive stays around negative, it's going to become negative. I got one who I'm fed up with. But yo, you gotta be like, this could be friends, this could be business partners. I don't have to, like, you'll have people who will try to come into your life and see that you want to do some type of like something positive for your life, or you're trying to figure out how to grow in certain areas. Like, you'll have people who will, you know, try to play you as far as like what you don't know. So you just have to prepare for war. All right, you have to be patient. You got to be analytical sometimes, not all the time, not with everything. But when certain things are like too good to be true, somebody tells you something about money, or they tell you they could double your money or help you with money, you know, don't immediately just hop into anything. If somebody offers you help with something, don't immediately just take the help. You know, see if there's other services out there. Look and see if there's something else that might not be what this person's offering, if it's better. You know, always just take your time with stuff, man. People will try to play you. People will try to act like they're for you, but the whole time this person is against you. You got to be aware of the tactics that people are going to try to implement. People will, they'll try to act like they're invested in the same kind of things as you. They like the same kind of things as you. They're going to be overdoing it. Like, this person is going to be overdoing it. It's not like they're going to be being a normal friend. Like, you have to really just fall back when you're with people, when you're around people. Just peep the energy. People sometimes try to portray themselves in a way to where they distract you from the evil that is on them, or they'll portray themselves in a way to where you can't see the type of person that they are. But if you just calmly just peep the situation, don't get caught up in the type of person it is. Don't get caught up in who they are. Don't get caught up in what they can do for you. Don't get too up in arms over who this person is. It's just another person. And if you just fall back and just watch and observe, this person is going to like be kind of skeptical. If this is a good person, they're just going to be like, oh, okay, what are you reading me, or what you trying to figure something out. But if you do that to a person that's doing something behind your back, they're automatically going to get offensive. This person is automatically going to get offensive. They're going to be like, what are you know what I'm saying? You give them that kind of like look, like, You just listening to him, and you like, you might be looking for something. This person's going to automatically get offensive, like, because they got a guilty conscience, a little bit of conscience they have. Not that they care enough about not to do it to you, but they're just trying to make sure if you're aware or not. You know, they're trying to figure out if you know who they are, if you've seen their mask slip or not. And when a person is jealous and they're not real, you're gonna see that mask slip. You're gonna see who they really are, and it's gonna show multiple times. Like, don't try to deny who a person is. If you're around someone and you're cool with this person, and then when you get around other people, you start to see this person either throw shade, or their demeanor change, or their body language change, or now it seems like they're not rocking with you too hard. This person is a low-key hater. They were cool with you 5 minutes ago, then when so-and-so came around and the crew, now they done changed. Now it's a whole bunch of low-key inside jokes, and that everybody else seems to be up on and is laughing about, and you seem to be confused. Never hang around people again where everybody else is laughing and you're the only one not laughing. Don't never go back and chill with them people. Chill by yourself after you encounter some folks like that. When God is doing something for you, or he's done something for you, you don't know how many people could feel some type of way towards you. It will make you paranoid. Some of y'all anointing, and some of y'all blessing, and some of y'all gifts are so strong, you don't even know how many people you got mad at you. And you're like, this many people? Remember when you just stopped talking to people about it? You go to people, be like, damn, man. Well, you be like, people don't like me and they got a problem with me. You talking to this person, and it's one of them. People don't like me and they got a problem with me. And they're like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yep, they just listening to you. They're just listening to you, and they going back and tell you, so-and-so is blah, 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 blah. You just trying to get some insight. Thinking that that's a good person. Whole snake in the grass. We got 94 people in the building. Hit that like button. All right, support my channel, everybody. If you're watching and you like what you see, hit the like button. I know it may be your first time watching. All right, but if you're already here, if you've been here, all right, please support my channel. Hook a brother up with a super chat. All right. My PayPal and my Cash App is in the description. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Share this video. That's also a form of support. All right. So if you do have something to give and you would like to, if you feel it on your heart, send a donation to my Cash App, my PayPal, or send a super chat, or just continue to feel free and watch the live stream. All right. But yeah, happy Saturday to everybody. All right. We happy. We just figuring things out and getting our mind right. There's certain things that you experience that have to be validated. You got to make sure that you got to make sure that you're on point with what you're seeing in people and with what you're figuring out about the world around you and your environment. It's not healthy for people to be figuring things out and seeing things, and for others to make it seem as if that's not what's happening, as if that's not what they're seeing. And that's what jealous people often do. That's what these jealous demons will do. They'll behave in ways that are incorrect and will deny them. They have ways and tactics to implement to fight against you. And the whole fight is this. People will be staying with people who are fighting against them and don't even know. But the whole fight is to keep treating you like trash. That's what the whole fight is about. To keep treating you like trash. This person likes you. but they like treating you the way they want. This person likes being how they want to you. Would you be how you wanted to be to somebody else if it was detrimental to that person? No, you wouldn't, because you know better. People want to be who they want to you. People want to be who they want to be to you, and want you to just accept it and put up with it. And got the nerve to call you crazy if you don't. I'm dysfunctional. You crazy if you don't stay with me. We're sociopaths. If you don't be our friend and hang out in this group, in this clique, you're missing out. This is the best group of people you're ever going to encounter. We're only working our way in the grave or in a worse situation. Like people will be able to get out of stuff because they got connections, and they'll bring you into something and then watch you crash and burn. Be careful dealing with folks, man. People will watch you crash and burn and be able to get out of a whole situation they done brought you into. Whoa, putting their hands up, skating over you. Whoa, I ain't got nothing to do with that one, boss. Luckily, in my case, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 94 people in the chat. All right, the chat is bumping. Saturday afternoon. All right, the chat is bumping. It's only what? 9. It's only 9:08. The chat is bumping. All right, it's 9:08. Shout out to everybody. Where's 12:08? All right, the chat is bumping. Whether it's 12:08, 9:08, whatever 08. Okay, whatever time it may be. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody keeping it true in the chat. All right, they keep kicking people out. Let's see everybody coming on back. We got 95 people in the building. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, if you support the channel, send a super chat. If you support the channel, send a Cash App, send a PayPal. All right, we going in. All right, jealous demons. You have to be prepared and know what you're coming up against. All right, you're coming up against someone that is fighting you in a way that you're unaware about. If somebody walked, they're basically sneaking you. You ever seen somebody get snuck? It's like, damn, that person wasn't even aware of that. They're doing things that you weren't aware of, and then as soon as you figure out, it's like a person gets snuck. You wake up and it's like, hey, you snuck me. This person's like, no, I didn't. You like, I saw you do it. They're trying to convince you, but at that point, it ain't no talking. At that point, it's just swinging at that point. But anyway, but yeah, but this is the way you got a verbal swing. You got a verbal swing at these people. You got to verbally fight back, and a lot of people get manipulated because they don't know how to fight. They don't know how to argue. You think we've been sold a lie. A lot of people think arguing is yelling and screaming because that's how manipulators intimidate people to just drop the situation. Yelling at you and screaming and barking. They trying to intimidate you to let it go and drop the situation and to move on to another subject. Yelling at you and screaming at you. No, you stand firm, stand on business, stand 10 toes down. That thing we were just talking about. All right, yeah, that thing we were just talking about. I know you seem irritated and aggravated, but how do you think I feel about it? If you need to stop, if you need to stop that behavior, if you want somebody to stop talking about it. You want somebody to stop talking about it, why would you continue that behavior? Like people will try to get you to skate clear off of the subject and get you onto something else. All right, so they may change the subject, they may deny it, they may call you out on something. Well, you do this. It's not about what I'm doing. I'm trying to talk to you about something right now that you did that wasn't right. We had that money set aside for some business plans. You invested in that without even asking me. Or, God forbid, definitely won't be none of that. All right, but that's why, yeah, you definitely don't put your people come to you talking about let's put some money together. You just try not to laugh too hard at them, but just give a little chuckle at them. Yeah, we're gonna put our money together, and I'll watch y'all do it first, and I'll keep mine over here. But you have to prepare for war by knowing that there are people out there that'll try to snake others. There are people out here that are just cold-hearted, but can make a person feel warm and fuzzy. Some of the most cold-hearted people are some of the most cold-hearted people. I mean, that's cold. All right, some of the most cold-hearted people. What's cooler than cold? What's cooler than cool? Ice cold. There's some ice cold people. They're as cold as ice. They're willing to sacrifice. They're as cold as ice. They're as cold as ice. All right. They're willing to sacrifice you to feel better about themselves. That's what this is. They love to take somebody that's better than them, and they are jealous of you. So they break you down to prove to themselves that, see, this person was not better than me. If they were better than me, how come I was able to destroy them? And even if they were able to destroy you, you're still better than them. Even in a lowly place, you're still better than them. They don't understand that their whole style is a weakness. They make you aware of your weaknesses and your ability to turn them into strengths. But their whole character style is a weakness. They have the nerve to call other people weak for not being like them, and how they covertly come at people, but their whole style is a weakness. And that they're fighting against change. They don't want to be anybody different and want you to accept them for who they are. And if you don't, you don't love them. If you don't, you're not their friend. All right. If you don't support them. You don't want to help me. I got to do this by myself. With an attitude like that, you damn right you do. Whatever you were doing, it may be a little harder to do it on your own. Don't be afraid. You may have an attachment to a person. Bounce on them, cut them off. Don't be afraid. Like, you have to learn how to deal with being uncomfortable, man. Being uncomfortable is a you know what, man. Being uncomfortable it's not cool, man. Don't nobody like it, but yeah, being uncomfortable ain't sexy, man. But once you get used to it and you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you can get a better grasp on how you deal with things. So that way, even though when things take a turn for the worse, you can still work towards doing your best. Somebody may not be acting right, something may took a turn for the worst. Hey, I'm still doing my best. I could separate myself, take what I got, and I can go be successful. Regardless of what this person tried to pull, I could take everything I got, and I'm still good. I could, set up shop, go be successful, go be great, and do my thing, and still prosper. Shout out to all the chosen ones in the chat, man. Protected and never neglected. Shout out to all the chosen ones in the chat. All right, it's time to prepare for war. They've been abusing your good nature, pulling the wool over your eyes, trying to blind you to the real person of who they are, their true identity that you've seen on several occasions. They try to hide it from you. You know it's there. You know what's up. You're not acting like you don't see certain things in people anymore. You're calling it out. You're calling it out. You are calling it out. And if they don't want to change what it is about them that you see, and they want to keep playing this game and pretend it doesn't exist, sorry, my brother, you got to get your own, because it's a waste of your time and it's a waste of your life, and they know that they're doing that. That's their intention. Their intention is to waste time, waste lives. All right, some people done got married to people like this and didn't know it until after they said, I do. Now they're ready to say, I don't. Some people didn't understand this until they done signed a contract with someone, and then the person's now doing crappy work. Wait a minute, I thought I was going to get a top-notch job here. The work you're doing is crappy. This work sucks. Would nobody pay for this? They enjoy conning people, because after a while, it's like, what does a person get out of doing this? You're like, yo, what the hell do they get out of doing people wrong? It's a joy. It's a sport. They like doing that. They like behaving that way. It's fun for them. You like being a good person. There's people that like being the opposite, and you have to come into terms with being able to accept that. Whoever that might be, you gotta pray and ask God to show you who that is, and ask him to prepare you for war, on however painful that might be, because that you're not sure who that might be to you. But if you're confused about some people and you got to figure out who it is, when you find out, you may not be ready for that. So you have to be prepared for whoever that might be. You know, the time that you're going to have to spend away from them, the time that you've been knowing this person, you might have known this person your whole life. You might have built a strong bond with this person that, you know, and you and this person was real tight. You thought you had a lifelong friend or something, lifelong homie, lifelong buddy, pal. This person done switched up and showed you otherwise. You're allowed to have standards, and you're allowed to make decisions based off how you see people act. And if how you see people act is in a way that something that you don't support, then you shouldn't be around that. You got to separate yourself. That's what God's talking about. He says, be ye separate and come out from amongst them. God already knows how they are, man. He knows what type of he knows what type of tree they are, what type of fruit they bear. We got 119 people in the building. Hit that like button. All right, hit that like button. At least show what support you can. Hit that like button. So be careful of people who are trying to get close to you. If you're doing something, if you're becoming somebody, you have a gift, you got a skill, you're taking it to the next level. We got 122 people in the building. If you taking this skill and this talent that you have to the next level, people are going to be trying to get close to you. You gotta be smart, and you gotta be wise. You gotta be smart. You gotta be wise with the people that you choose to deal with. People will mask the thing about them that as soon as you see it, it's over. They'll try to mask that, and then don't underestimate the power of changing the subject. All right, don't underestimate the power of changing the subject. It's best to listen around people more than you speak. It's really best to listen around people more than you speak. You'll find out all you need to know. You'll find out all you need to know. And the thing about karmic people, all right, the thing about karmics is they're going to try and rush you. People who have an agenda, they're trying to get that thing done. They're trying to get this thing in place. They're going to try and rush you. All right, be careful of people that are trying to rush you. Take your time, make a decision. You may be going through something. You may have your back against the wall. Still, you still got options with God in your life, and you focused on Him. You still have options. You know, some you still have options. Something will come into place for you. All right, even if you got to go do it on your own and you got to figure something out, it's better than putting yourself into a bad situation. All right, it's better than putting yourself into a situation where you desperately trying to get out of. But it's not your fault when you get into a situation that you find out that it wasn't the one. All right, it's not your fault. Good people don't go into life thinking that there are people out there that are behaving this way. But the thing is, you got to keep your eyes open, and you have to make people earn your trust. You got to make people earn your trust. You got to make people earn a spot in your life. It's very important that people earn a spot in your life. Very important. Because if not, you'll have people taking you for granted. You got something that you got to do, don't put it to the side for somebody else. You got to show people want to know that you're serious about what it is that you know what you do. People want to know that you're really about what it is you say you are. If you're working towards something, if someone is trying to attach themselves to what you're doing, you got to be careful of that. You got to be careful of people who are, when you're doing something and you're working on something, people will try to help you, and sometimes they'll try to get something from you in the same breath. It's like somebody will try to help you, but they're only helping you to get you to do something for them. But there's no reason to try to sneak your way into that. You know, I'm gonna do this for you, and then I'm gonna do this for this person, and then I'm gonna see if, well, I'm gonna do this for them, and then make them do this. Like, why don't you just, hey, I see that you have, you know, some business going on. Why don't you let me do this for you? And I was hoping that you could help me out with this. Like they have pleasure in conning people. It's like, what does this person get out of ripping people off? Why don't you go do something legit? You don't even make that much money doing it. Is it like what you could end up getting caught? You could end up going to jail. What is it? You could end up having somebody come bust your head wide open. God forbid. What is it? They take pleasure in doing this. It's fun. It's like, you know how we were talking about playing video games. It's like playing video games. It's like a real life video game. Imagine playing Grand Theft Auto, but that thing is in real life. People are doing that right now anyway. I got a live on that coming soon. But imagine being able to just do some play like Grand Theft Auto in real life, drive the cars and stuff and all that wild stuff they be doing in the game. Car be floating and driving on water, you know. This is something that they like doing. They take pleasure in it. It's something that they would do to a person, so it's something they're going to do to a person. They don't mind seeing people struggle. All right, this is the type of person this type of person that would probably harm an animal and just watch it struggle to its death. You know, we got 85 likes. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. We got 85 likes in the building. All right, we got 85 likes in the building. And you need to beware of people like this. People don't want to just attach themselves to you for no reason. There's nothing wrong with becoming friends with people, but somebody will be genuine and straight up with you and tell you what they want. So it's war out here, y'all. I'm sure y'all know it's war out here. We're gonna get to some of these comments in a minute, but it's war out here because you have a destiny. They're aware of that. You have a destiny. They're aware of that. They know that you're working towards becoming something, and the jealousy in them wants to prevent you from doing that. Out of anger and hatred for them not having anything that they're skilled at to go do. Instead of they don't like they want things the easy way. They don't want to work for it. You were willing to work for it. You were willing to practice, go pay for vocal lessons, go sing every day, go to choir practice, piano practice, whatever practice, basketball practice, dance practice, boxing lessons, whatever it are, art lessons, painting, whatever it was that you wanted to do, you took it seriously. You said, I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to learn. All the days, all the weeks, all the hours, the months, the years you done put into what you do. And this person has the nerve to be jealous of you. Of course they should be jealous because you actually are able to break down your day and your time into increments and plan and schedule and get your life where it needs to be. You got the blueprint for success. This person can't even peep game, and if they wanted to, they wouldn't even want to put in the work. You wouldn't even mind explaining it to them. They just don't want to put in the work. They want it easy, and they want to take it from you. So be careful of people who are trying to attach themselves to you when you work hard. When you grind, people are going to try to attach themselves into you. They're going to offer some things to you, offer up some help, come disguised as an angel, but are really a jealous demon. Mad because of what you got. Mad that they don't have it for themselves. They really secretly want it for themselves, but aren't willing to put in the work to get it, and are mad that you will. That's why they're trying to stop you from working. That's why people don't want to see you work on your goals and dreams. All right. Let me get to my the super chats. I know the one just faded away. I'm gonna read all the comments. It's live going crazy right now. I just gotta get to the yo, thank you, Tyrone Bates. Shout out to Tyrone Bates, always supporting. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Tyrone Bates. Shout out to you. All right, thank you as well. Shout out to Tyrone Bates. I was gonna get to you in just a second. All right, thank you for your support. As always, glad you're appreciating the live stream. Shout out to Victorian John for the $13.99 super chat. All right, with the little cool dude putting his he's real fly. Got his hat to the back and he's putting his thumbs up. It's Saturday. He chilling. All right. Thank you for the $13.99 super chat donation. All right. As far as these comments, I don't know where to start, but we about to get to it in just a minute. We're gonna get to all these. All right. What's the timestamp? Where we at? It's 9:30. Yo, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Yep. Straight up jealousy. And they got the nerve to attach themselves to you, because when you work hard and you're going somewhere in life, there are going to be people who are trying to go along for the ride. It's like you got this beat up car that you believe in. You know, you got this beat up car. That's your dream when you first start. You know, whatever you're working on, it may not be that good. It may not even start. It may not work. It may not get you where you need to go. But as you're working on it, and as you putting in time and effort into it, and you fine tuning it, and you scraping all the rust off, and you're buying new parts, you're working and waiting and investing in the vehicle. All right, you're taking it to auto shops, you're reading on books on how to work on cars, and watching videos on how to work on cars, and you're figuring out how to do all these things yourself, and you finally get it going, you finally get it up and running, and then somebody walks up and is like, yo, can I get a ride? No. Skirt. It's like you work on things, and then there are people who try to attach. Oh, okay. It's like they're going. It's like they're on the hunt. It's like they're on the hunt for someone that it's like all that hard work you do. They want you to work for them like that. That's crazy as hell. All the hard work you do for yourself, they want you to work for them like that. That's wild and crazy, kid. That's wild and crazy. That's man. That's nuts. That's nuts. I'll be damned. All the work you put into yourself, they want you to just freely just give it up to them. I am here. But that's how they feel about themselves. They feel that people should roll out the red carpet, appease to their every need. These are dangerous folks, because if you don't do these things, they invite you to feel bad or manipulated or wrong, because you're not tending to their need when you don't have to do nothing for nobody. If somebody choose to help you, that's on them. They chose to help you. That's like somebody offering you a ride and be like, and before you get out the car, they're like, hey, where that gas money at? You just offered to do, where's the gas money? Like you just offered to do this. Like what's wrong with you? The hell is wrong with you? People are nuts out here. All right. People are nuts out here. You know, that the question is, why do you want to help me? That's the question. Not just, we don't be so eager because you need help. Give this person an interview. This person wants to help me. Okay, cool. Why do you want to help me? And why do you want to help me so fast with something so big, something so extreme, something so major? Something that I'm working on myself already. Like when you're doing just fine with something and it's working out, be careful of people trying to attach themselves to it. It's already working for you. If this person is ahead of you and they want to assist you and lead you in the right direction, that's cool. But still, it doesn't matter who it is. If this person is professional, if this person is legit, if this person is well known, it don't matter. They could be watching you, studying you. You about to take over the game, and they trying to attach themselves to you. Everybody wants to attach themselves to a person that's going somewhere, that works hard, that got good qualities. All right, y'all got good qualities. Y'all work hard. Y'all are going somewhere, man. These people are gonna want to attach themselves to you. Anybody that works for something as hard as you do, it's like when somebody finds you, it's like hitting the lottery. So these people are kind of like all over the place about trying to figure out ways to control you, to keep you where you're at and to keep you up under them. They gotta keep a hold of you, because it's like when they find somebody like you, it's a win. But the thing is, once they find you and it's a win for them, is they have to continue to win by making sure that you lose. All right, they have to continue that they make sure you lose by making sure they win. And whenever you are winning, it's always a loss for this person. That's why you see them attacking your happiness. That's why you see this person wanting you to be miserable. First moment of happiness you'll get, a person may try to have an issue with it. This person is low key fighting with you. People don't do that to somebody. So good people, or people that are supposed to be in your presence, want to see you happy. They genuinely care about you that much, or want to see you do well that much. People who work together, people who do business together, they may gift each other things. You working with someone, y'all working on this business together, y'all getting it. You may buy your business partner a nice vehicle. Like you look at Sauce Walker, he's buying all the people on his team cars and stuff. They all got YouTube channels. They got one YouTube channel, but they all have, no, it's like a label YouTube channel they all upload videos on or something like that. Or everybody's got their own YouTube channel. Yeah, everybody's got their own YouTube channel, but it's all under one label, or it's all under one thing, umbrella. And then he breaks everybody off when they get paid at the month, and everybody gets paid. He gets paid, he breaks everybody off. He's the head of it, so obviously he makes what he makes, but he equally pays everybody else so that they're straight. But then he also buys gifts for them on top of what he pays them, because they're working under the thing that he might have created or put in place, and they're making money for him, but he's showing love for them because they all work together as a unit. Like, if you want to see how teamwork is supposed to be, look at Sauce Walker and how he's got the TSF factory. That is how people are supposed to operate. That's how people are supposed to move, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like general work right there. You know, that's how people are supposed to move. Nobody's hating on each other. If they ever have an issue or whatever, they talk it out. They may even fight it out with amongst themselves. But none of them are backstabbing each other, shooting each other, killing each other. You know, they got a brotherhood within that group and that structure that they got set up, and that's what people are supposed to be doing instead of being jealous demons. You know, if there's anything like, that's tribe stuff right there. I'm sure when people had tribes, if there was any forms of jealousy or whatever, they probably sat you down, gave you some ayahuasca or some type of root or some type of DMT or something, mind altering substance, to try to revert you from being in that primalistic state of mind where the person is pretty much just on demon time, pretty much is just a whole snake. I'm pretty sure they probably the village people will probably grab you up, tie you down, and feed you some type of herbs or something, and take you on a mental journey. You know, bring the shamans back. But yo, shout out to the 156 people in the chat. We got 156 people in this chat. Shout out to everybody. All right, shout out to the people supporting. All right, shout out to people who sent the super chats. All right, shout out to Atranza. All right, it's good to see you. All right, shout out to Old Soul. Good to see you. David Perez. All right, Eeyore Cazola. All right, you got Richard Carlton, 4CF Beats, Imagination. We got Candy Cane in the building. All right. Shout out to Candy Cane. Okay. All right. Shout out to Ricardo Valentine. Yo, Lauren, always here. Shout out to Lauren, always showing some support. Lauren be like the fifth or sixth person in the chat. What up, Lauren? We got Lovely Me in the building. I saw your comment earlier. What's the deal? Respect it to you as well. All right. Yo, my man Dreyfus in the building. We got Chrome Hearts in the building. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, we got 150 people. Where are the rest of the likes at? All right, if you're not going to donate or super chat, hit the like button. It shows YouTube that you're engaging with my channel and that you like what you're watching. We got an extra whole half 100 people that don't want to hit this like button. Just hit the like button. Subscribe, hit the like button. You're enjoying the video. At least what I'm saying is interesting. You may not like me, but you like the topic. Just hit the like button. You ain't even gotta like me. Just like the video. Subscribe to the channel. All right. That's all. But yo, shout out to the mystery people, the mystery other half 100 people that's in this live stream. All right, yeah, I may not have time to read everybody's comments, but I'm shouting everybody out. All right, I'm shouting everybody out. I'm shouting everybody out. Shout out to God's Vessel. Shout out to Shakia Moore. Shout out to Kool-Aid Romance. Okay. All right. Shout out to Jesse Riley. Shout out to Aaron Faust. All right. Aaron Faust in the building. Shout out to Platinum Pedra. All right, Platinum Pedra. Doing the damn thing. Okay, KJ said I should grow my hair out. Okay. Yo, man, that's who we. Not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, I might consider that. But I think I might end up. You know, I don't know. I have to think about that. Where I'm at, everybody is growing their hair out, but I don't know. It's a lot of maintenance, man. Gotta have somebody to braid it and all that stuff. All yeah, but I did always eventually I am gonna grow it out. I just right now I'm just doing me. They turn everyone against you. Yeah, they do turn everyone against you. It's a hive-like mindset, and it's a form of mind control. It's a form of mind control, and they want to make everybody believe the same things about you that they do, so that way you'll have nobody on your side to see them for the person that they are. And when people hang around a person long enough, you become just like that person. So they hang around them long enough, they become infected. They think like them, act like them, talk like them, energy be consumed by them. All right, we got 108 likes on this live. All right, that's what it is. Shout out to the 108 people that hit the like button because they like something. But you you have to be prepared. Got to know what you're coming up against out here. Got to know what you're coming up against out here. All right. Hard to stay high vibes around low vibe people everywhere. It is low vibe people everywhere. But the thing is, you have to always be working on your mind. That's what the affirmations are for. When somebody alters your mood, somebody does something that's irritating, somebody does something to try to purposely ruin your day, you can't you won't be, if you do something, it's not likely that you're going to be mad at yourself for long. You may be mad at something that doesn't work out, but it's not like you're going to be mad at yourself for long. Don't see yourself as separate even from the people who are your enemies. All right, you're one with these people. It's just another part of you. It's your lower self. It's a form of your lower self. It's just another form of you. So what it is that you just have to associate with it on that level, and just to not have any separation. All right, because it once you're separated from it and you see it as something other than yourself, that's when you start to look at it as something annoying, something frustrating, something getting on your nerves. If you see it as just a lower form of yourself and just that, and you don't see it as being something that's separate from yourself, it's less likely to be aggravating to you. You know what? This is me. I'm not going to be aggravated about this. This is just me on a lower level. I'm just going to bypass this and just keep it moving. Shout out to the 150 people that just magically, we were at 115, so I'm cool with it. But it was like 45 people in the building that just, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe they'll come back. This live stuff is interesting. It's up and down as far as the peaks and the currents and all that. But yeah, we're doing our thing, man. All right. So shout out to everybody recognizing when somebody is disguised and trying to do something they shouldn't be doing to you. This person is trying to weasel and snake their way into a part of your life to try to do something they shouldn't be doing. But they like behaving like that, and it's a sport for them. They like seeing how many people that they can do dirty. You don't think these people would get together with each other when they find someone that's like them, and they don't talk about all the stuff they do to other people, probably put each other on all types of game and things like that. It's got to be good people out here that are putting good people on game as well. Are evil? They got a whole strategy, a whole plan. Or you can't be ignorant of Satan and his devices. Why would I want to know about that? Why would I care about that? I'm just gonna go live my life. I don't need to know what they're doing. I don't care about what they're. You can't be ignorant of Satan and his devices. That'd be the first person to get mad and upset when somebody do them wrong. You got to arm yourself against these people. It's important to put on the armor of God, and faith, and all these things, and truth, and all that. But it's also good to not be. It's also good to be aware of the devil and his devices. All right, these people out here getting diabolical downloads on how to destroy, dismantle, and distract people from their purpose in life. Their whole purpose in life is to be an evil kind of person like that. That's their whole purpose. They're already, that's why they don't, it seems like they don't want much. They're already satisfied with the type of person that they can be. They go out through life gaining that satisfaction. The same satisfaction you get from accomplishing things is the same satisfaction they get from how they deal with people, and how long that they can have someone put up with it, and the damage that they cause to a person. That's what they're into. Like they're people that like breaking people down and damaging them, and seeing what this person turns into as a result, or how they end up as a result. Just like people gang stalk, and they want to see, it's like an experiment. You have people who conduct experiments on you because they're interested on seeing if they can alter the course of your life or not. That people got all types of weird quirks out here. You want to be successful and see how many things you can achieve, and you have people out here seeing how bad they could mess a person up. These types of people take pride in destroying others and messing people up. They don't just want to stop you from coming up on an opportunity. They don't just want to stop you from getting money. They don't just want to stop you from becoming successful. They actually want to cause you psychological damage, emotional damage, some type of trauma. And this is the way that they fight against people and control people. This person has this is what you call a disturbed character. And they enjoy doing these kinds of things. And when you try to get them to change, they fight against you to stay the way and stay the person that they want to be. This is why you have to leave them alone. This is why when you talk to them, you don't get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. It's like talking to a brick wall. A person has to want to change. And if a person don't want to change, they ain't going to. They're going to stay that person that they are and enjoy it, because that's what they enjoy. It's like you don't like someone, so you tell somebody not to watch that show because you don't like them. I don't like this person. Don't watch that show. They're still going to watch that show. They're not going to stop watching it just because you don't like this person. You could tell them everything you like, everything you don't like about them, but it's not going to stop this person from liking them. She's a witch. That's just what you're saying. I don't see that. It sounds like you're just trying to get me to stop watching this person. I think you're the witch. I think you're just trying to stop me from enjoying something. All right, so if people trying to stop you from enjoying something, that person is jealous. Not if they're trying to save you from something. If a person is trying to stop you from enjoying something, if you usually you'll see this person, it'll be a situation where it's like, didn't you just say you shouldn't do that? And then you'll see them go do it. Or didn't you say you don't watch stuff like that, or you're not entertained by people like that, and then they go watch something like that. They're double-minded and unstable in all their ways. All right, beware of people that are jealous of you. They're going to show double-mindedness. They're going to be showing you one day they're for you, one day they're against you. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. At that instance, that's a sign where you should be falling back from this person. This person is trying to act like they're for me, but they're showing me like little signs of jealousy. I'm going to start falling back. I'm going to start spending less time around this person. Let's check out some of these chats. The amount of antichrist in the world, just avoid evil people, give no attention to sin. Yeah, give no attention to it, but don't be ignorant of it. They made a pact with the devil himself and work for him. Yep. Yes, they do. When we are confronting them, yeah, source will definitely keep you grounded. That's why it's good to connect with source. All right. When these people are in your presence, it's good to recognize that there is a higher power. Always give recognition to higher power when you're in the presence of the devil. All right. Always praise God when you're in the presence of the devil. Always focus on a higher, more powerful energy instead of giving in to these demonic entities. Always give praise to a higher energy instead of giving into these demonic energies. And it's easy to give into them at first because of all that they know how to do and what you're unaware of. All right, you're unaware of all the tactics that they're implementing and strategies they're using to fight against you covertly. But once you start to see what it is that they do, they'll deny. All right, you're bringing something up, trying to bring out a point on something. They keep changing the subject, switching it over to something else. You call them out on something, they'll call you out on something. It won't even be something that makes sense. It might be something that happened a while ago. It's going to be something from the past while you're focused on something from the present. These are the little stupid things that people do to get you sidetracked. You gotta stay focused on the subject at hand. That's how you fight back. Calling people out on things. That's how you fight back. Not veering off of a subject. That's how you fight back. And once you see that once you see that they're skating away or trying to avoid the concrete, firm answer that they need to be giving you, once you see them going left, going right, everywhere but where the answer's at, everywhere but where the question's at, that's how you know this person is most likely trying to manipulate you and they're jealous, and this person is disguised and not showing you or trying not to show you who they really are. But you're starting to see little hints and facets of it show through their personality. They can't hide it for long. They can't hide it for long. As soon as you start to see it and figure it out, that's when they have to turn up on the manipulation. They're starting to tell. I got to project it onto them. They're starting to figure it out. I got to flip the script and put it back on them. It's a game that people play to fight to try to get what they want. And these people will fight like hell to try to get what they want. Even if it means destroying a friendship, destroying a partnership, destroying a relationship, they don't care. They're all for it because they're willing to wage war, to fight, to get on top. And you have to prepare for war and for battle and beware and attack right back by standing firm in what you know to be true and your beliefs. And this person is awesome stuff, man. This person is out of pocket, man. There's something wrong with this person. You have to trust yourself. You have been made to not trust yourself, probably because you were really intuitive, probably because you could see things in people real early on, and people had to try to make you doubt yourself. because that was an attack against you. All right, the people around you early on had to make you doubt yourself because you were so on point, and they didn't want you to figure anything out about them. So that created, what they created doubt in you. So you wouldn't know, you wouldn't be aware, you wouldn't be able to trust the things that you're picking up on. Is this person doing this? Is this how this is supposed to be? Something isn't right about this. To keep you confused about things. We got 119 people watching, 119 likes. If everybody sent a dollar right now, I'd have $119. If everybody sent $5 right now, I'd have whatever that is. All right, please support this channel. All right, I do a lot of research. That costs right there, making sure that I'm able to put my work together and my videos together to provide the information to help others and to make my videos, all right, as solid as they could be. Because I could just be up here putting up any old thing, just putting up any putting up some weird. All right, so when you support my channel and you help me out, it really does help, and I always pour it back into the channel. If I'm pouring it in, if you support me, I'm pouring it into me, and I'm gonna pour it back into the channel. Trust and believe that. All right, so if you can, send some super chats, send some cash apps. All right, we're an hour and 20 minutes in. We got over 100 people in the building. Everybody super chat right now. Everybody cashed app right now. That would work. Wouldn't even have to send anything huge or big. That's how we got to come together and work together to support each other, especially on this channel, especially on a channel like this. There are certain there's this one book out there. There's this one book out there I want to get. It's straight up $1,000. There's this one book out there. That book is straight up a foul wow. And then the title of the book is Mean. And it'll make you think how high priced that book is because the title of it is wild. Please support this channel. Finally, they are quieting the mind and feeling the world, not just self. Yeah, you got to quiet the mind. Yep, you got to quiet the mind and feel, not just yourself. All right, shout out to everybody supporting the channel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Straight up bipolar, man. They will call you crazy. They'll call you crazy because you're figuring out what it is they're doing. When a person calls you crazy, it makes you doubt yourself. It makes you question yourself. Is there something? The worst thing a person could do to you is do something to you and then make you question, is there something wrong with you for figuring out and calling them out on what you just figured out? That's the ultimate game plan right there. That's gaslighting 101. You're calling them out on something and they're making you question yourself and feel bad about even coming at them for it. That's wicked work right there. That's wicked right there. That's extremely wicked. Shout out to Victorian John for the $13.99 super chat. Thank you, Victorian John. All right, got the peach flying in the air. We flying high. Thank you for the $13.99 super chat. And shout out to Leah Chim and the B.I. Eldon. Thank you for the $20 super chat. All right, that's all. That's all, people. Thank you for the support. That's all what we ask for. Just support the channel. All right. It doesn't take much. I'm very appreciative of the people that support. We got 104 people in the building. Just imagine if all the 104 people could do that. All right. I know if everybody had something to give, they would. So I'm not doubting the people who have it on their heart to give that, but they just might not have it in their purse or their pocket or their bank account. I'm not coming at that, but the people that are watching that do have it to give, show some support. It doesn't take much. You're enjoying the live stream. You're here having a good time. We're going long and going strong. All right, for the chosen ones, baby. All right, for the chosen ones. So people are going to be jealous when you have something special that you can do, when it's something special about you, when it's something about you, some type of charisma, some type of thing that makes you stand out, something special. When you sense something special or great about yourself, there are going to be people who potentially have a problem with that. Full blown, flat out haters, man. People who haven't realized that there's something to see within themselves. It's just they're so blind by the greatness of everybody else and what everybody else can do, instead of looking within themselves and see what's there. But they devalue themselves. So they have a problem with everybody that values themselves. They want you to have the same level of value that they got. They're on a low level, so are you, and you got to be there. Ain't gonna be no reading, ain't gonna be no self-educating, ain't gonna be no turning up, ain't gonna be no joy, no happiness, no nothing in the presence of this person. Ain't gonna be none of that. They not having that at all. All right, so how you prepare for war is just by knowing what you need to do in what type of situation. All right. Like, people will not know how to argue and wonder why they'll lose an argument. There's some people out here that get chewed up in arguments and you feel defenseless. People come up against you, they're arguing, they're pulling all these things out at you, hitting you with all these things at once, and you just stand there silent. You don't know what to say. That's why sometimes people will react and get into an argument with people, like a screaming match with people, because you really don't know how to argue. How you really argue is by staying firm and standing firm on the subject at hand. Whatever the subject is, you don't veer away from that. Somebody yells and screams, you don't veer away from the subject. Somebody tries to intimidate you, you don't veer away from the subject. Why are we still talking about that? You keep bringing that up. You're bringing it up because their ass keeps doing it. If people didn't do certain things, you wouldn't have to bring it up. Screw people on that, man. They talking about you keep bringing this up. Your ass keeps doing it. What's up with that? That's not cool to keep doing certain things and then have a problem with somebody keep bringing it up. See, that's how you know people are playing games, man. Those are the people that you like. There's certain people that we have to wake up and realize and just not even waste time with, because that's crazy right there, man. And you give people a chance, but the chances given got to be done and over with. Chances should only be given to people who deserve them. Yo, shout out to Eeyore Kazola. Shout out to Eeyore Kazola. Thank you for the 777. All right, I'm feeling very lucky up in here. Thank you for the 777 super chat. All right, thank you, Eeyore Kazola. I appreciate that. Pumping it up. She said, I'm here to pump you up. Likewise. Are we pumping each other up? It's love for love over here on this channel. Peace for peace, positivity for positivity. But people that come in disguise, they have a whole plan and a whole scheme, and they're not going to be satisfied until their plan is fulfilled. All right, however bad it went, just imagine how worse it could have got, because there's no stopping people like this. There's no stopping people like this. And then they'll have you feeling like you should go back. They'll have you feeling like you did something wrong by removing yourself from them. you gotta not be guilty for doing what's best for you. You gotta they target people who are conscientious. They target a specific type of person because they know that they can control how that person is going to react to what they do. They target a specific type of person because they know they can control this person's reactions. Once you start to wake up to the fact that you're being controlled, and you start to not be okay with this person's behavior, then now this person is going to call you out and say that you have a problem, because all the time that they were treating you like this, you may not have been aware of it or seen it, but now that you're aware of it and you can see it, and you're able to call it out because you know what's wrong, you know what they're doing, you know why they're doing it. You know, this person is doing something wrong. They're doing it because they want to do it. This is how they operate. This is what they like to do. And they're fighting me to maintain this relationship, as far as, or the dynamic rather, between me and them, on how they're going to treat me. This person likes to treat people like trash, and they're fighting against me to keep treating me that way. And I'm trying to resolve this, but there's never going to be a resolution, because this is how this person rolls. And you pretty much have to physically get into it with them if there would ever be any kind of change. And that's why they get so defensive like that, because they're ready to get into it over the type of person that they are, when all you're trying to do is either talk something out or work something out, and all that is just intimidation. All right, if you're trying to talk to somebody and they immediately act like they're about to do something, they ain't about nothing. That person is just trying to intimidate you. All right, you know, keep your eye on them, but always, and definitely don't let this person get too close. But just talk to them. You don't have to get too close to them either. You're just talking to this person. If you're talking to someone and they try to get big and bad, it's just an intimidation tactic to get you to either leave them alone or to get off the subject. You say what you got to say, and then you leave it at that. And if they keep doing what they're doing, then you keep bringing it up and keep bringing it to their attention. If you have to, get mad right back at them. You know, react in an angry way, because that does help sometimes. All right, they do tell you to do that. React in an angry way. You can get angry without getting yourself into any trouble. You can get mad at people. Talking about our elevator don't go all the way up. Yeah, their elevator is missing a few numbers, missing a few buttons. Their elevator is missing a few buttons. Yeah, it's wild as far as the tactics that people will do. When you call them out on it, they're gonna deny it. You call them out on it, they're gonna get you to focus on something else. They're gonna bring it back to you, always going to be bringing it back to you, getting you focused on something that you think you did when it's nothing that you did. That's the messed up part. They'll take a man. You have to be careful of how conscious you are, or how you may be as a person. This is why working on yourself is important, because people take advantage over what you don't know. People take advantage of what you lack. People take advantage of what you're not up on. It's always good to be learning something. All right, you're alive, you have a brain, you're in the real world. All right, it's always good to learn something. I know people got street smarts. Shout out to all the people who got street smarts, and that's already up on some of this type of stuff. All right, but the people that are becoming aware of it, they had to learn the hard way. Maybe you got to figure it out another kind of way. Maybe nobody put you up on game because they were the ones that were trying to make sure that you wouldn't figure out what they were doing. Who knows? All right, only God knows. All right, but you got to figure out some way, somehow. So there's information out there, so there's no excuse. There's no excuse to not know what you need to know. That's what I'm saying. There's no excuse to not know what you need to know. They make books. They make people making books, people making videos. All right, if you're not a book person, watch a video. You know, if anybody wants to if anybody wants to learn how to set up a reading schedule for themselves, or you could book a session with me on that too. All right, I know some people hate to read. I'll show you how to love it. I'll teach you how to get into it and to learn how to make it a habit for yourself. And if anybody's interested, because you got to be up on this type of stuff, man. It's anybody could be doing this to you, all right? And anybody could be doing this to you. You never know. And you want to be aware when somebody is trying to play you, so that way you can fight back. There's nothing wrong with fighting for what's right and fighting for yourself, being able to know what's right and be in the right, and be assertive. When you set boundaries, you're being assertive. When you call people out on stuff they shouldn't be doing, you're being assertive. When you don't let people get over on you or get away with doing something that's not right, you're being assertive. That's how you combat people's manipulation, calling stuff out as soon as it happens. They might try to intimidate you, still call it out as soon as it happens. They're like, when you call something out as soon as it happens, it gets weaker and weaker, and the person is less likely to keep trying you. But when you don't say anything and you let things slide because you either are unaware or you let the person intimidate you, this person is going to take advantage of that. Don't let people intimidate you, Art. You stand firm, and how you remain unintimidated is by just you're allowing yourself to think the worst about what might happen about a situation. That's the only thing about intimidation. You're thinking a bad result about what might happen to you based off of another person. So when it comes to you dealing with someone and someone trying to intimidate you or put fear in you, all you have to do is keep your mind on what it is you want from this person. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to fear. You're talking to a person. It's something that you need from them. You're going to get it, and that's it. I'm going to keep, talking to this person. If this person is going to keep bringing this behavior, I'm going to keep bringing this conversation up. As soon as they do it, as soon as it's there, you call them out on it. And they might try to change the subject. They may try to deny it, but that's what you say right then and there, and that's what you keep bringing to the table right then and there. Is that what you're doing? That right there, that's what you got to stop. That's what you keep denying that you're not doing, but you're doing it. You just did it right there. Who are you trying to play games with? You trying to play games with me? That's when you flip the script on them. That's when you get mad. That's when you show you. That's when you argue back, but not scream and yell and shout at people. That's gonna waste your time and gonna waste your energy. That may have to happen, but that's not something that you do. That's not something you have to do. Intelligent people, that's not their first go-to. If the situation calls for it, yeah. But if it's something that makes you mad to where you would do that, that's something that you don't want to do, because it's just going to make you look stupid. And the person's going to just be sitting there laughing at the fact that you're getting mad over what they did. All right. So that's how these people operate, because they take pleasure in doing this kind of thing. So it's something that's fun for them. They laugh at it. You get upset. It's comical to them. That's why they're always having that little smirk on their face, or laughing over people who get mad over what they do. All right. And this is why they ain't never going to stop doing it. They ain't never going to stop doing it. If I had known that these people were fighting to keep, the way that they want to live alive, I'd have just let this stuff go a long time ago and just be like, okay, that's just them. But it's like they keep you blind, so that way they can keep you around, and that way they can keep using you to feel better about themselves. All right. They use you as a stepping stool. They use you as a doormat to feel better about themselves. They keep people around them and underhandedly basically just talk down to them, and they getting off on it. They're getting off on the way that they do people, and whoever's unsuspecting of it, and however long this person will put up with it and stay around until they figure it out. That's what they're hoping on. They're hoping for that you don't never figure it out. And you just continue to stay around and put up with it. That's what people like this want. They hoping that you'll never wake up, that you'll never realize what was happening or what is happening. They want you to just and the thing is, I don't even know how they figure this stuff out. It's like they're real good at it early on. They probably will do this to their parents. They'll probably do this to other people, their friends. Like this is just a trait that they have. They're real good early on at pushing people's buttons. All right, they're real good early on at pushing people's buttons. That's what it is. They learn how to push people's buttons real well early on. So after a while of growing up, pushing people's buttons, effing with people throughout their whole life, they learn how to covertly, aggressively attack people and get what they want from people in a manipulative way. Because they know they know what to do to invoke what reaction out of a person or whatever they want to get out of a person. For the most part. But everybody, I'm glad everybody hit the like button. 100 folks watching. Let's all click the gusto button. Okay. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Old Soul. All right. Shout out to H-Town. Shout out to Atranza in the BI Eldon. So we got like 98 people in here, man. All right. Let's see what time it is. It's about 10:18. I said we got about 10 more minutes, and then we about to bring this thing to a close. I appreciate everybody being up in here. Let's read some comments before we slide up on out of here. All right. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturday. I thought this would just be a good time to go live right quick. But yeah, I got to get that thing, man, sitting over like that. Oh, man, I'm not sure if that's... Oh, man, I can't keep sitting like that. It's comfortable to sit like that, but I got to remember I got to sit up straight. Holding this phone like this, man, I got to get that stand. Yeah, Jesus, he didn't trust nobody. Jesus, he didn't trust anybody because he knew the heart. He knew the hearts of people. The dog's bark fades as you walk away. Yeah, right. Straight up. Yeah, straight up. Dog barks fade as you walk away. Straight up. 111 was in the chat. Yeah, I seen that. YouTube been doing a lot of angel numbers on stuff lately, man. It's been like 333 likes. You think that stuff is how it just ends up being just happening naturally. But I think when people post angel numbers on their page or whatever, I think there's certain people behind the scenes that mess with certain people's stuff. I think that's YouTube doing that with the little angel numbers with stuff. I think that's YouTube doing that. I was just in a situation where a girls' night out at a restaurant, a former coworker was barking and the other one made a fake announcement just to get a reaction to say I was jealous. People are nuts, man. Like when people can't handle being around you, it's no, you got to be careful, man. That's why God says, come out from amongst them. You don't know what the hell might happen when a person is jealous and they're in the same environment as you. You got to be aware of your surroundings at all times. You got to educate yourself on if you know you've dealt with these types of people and you know you deal with these types of issues, you got to educate yourself on these types of problems. So that way you'll have solutions to the problem. You want to be able to have solutions, not just be aware of the problems that you have. If you're aware of something being a problem for you, you have to figure out a way to find some answers, like watching this video, figure out a way to find some answers, reading some articles, checking out some things, maybe checking out some books on the subject, because there are things that you can find out and things that you can learn that will, it will add years to your life, because it saved you from losing years off your time from your life. All right. There are certain things that you could figure out information wise that'll just save you so much time. It'll save you so much time, because it basically it like helps you quantum leap or helps you time travel. Information, it helps you move forward in life a lot faster. Information is like a cheat code, especially when it comes to people that are already trying to cheat the game already. Like they're fighting to get what they want. These are people who fight tooth and nail to get what they want, but their strategy is underhanded. Their strategy is undetected by the unseen eye. All right, their strategy is low key. They have a low key strategy to try and get what they want, and they basically, they depending on the type of person you are, they peep your character style, and they use their cognitive emotional ability. I was on it when I said that, man. They use their cognitive emotional ability to wage war against you and figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are, and then that's how they come at you from there. All right, so you have to know thyself. Know thyself doesn't mean just know what you want to do, or know thyself also, or whatever else it means. Know thyself means know the things that you need to work on about yourself as well. All right, know thyself means the things that you need to correct about yourself as well. So that way, when certain people try to either come at you a certain way, then they won't be able to. Like, if you're a good person and you have a good heart, it's good for you to educate yourself on certain types of character styles and manipulation in people, because there are people who people specifically target out people like you to take advantage of you, because they know it's a greater chance of them being able to get what they want from you because you're a good person. But once you figure out how people would come at a person like yourself, you're able to cancel out a lot of that stuff. So when they try to manipulate you, or they try to make you feel bad about a certain situation, or they try to invite you to see something the way they see it so they can try to get the result that they want from you, you can cancel all that out in your mind, and you ain't doing nothing for nobody but you. You know what? I see what you're saying, but yeah, no. You know what? I see that and I hear that, but no. I see that, I hear that, no. You're heard, you've been listened to, you've been seen, you've been acknowledged, no. And you don't even have to say no sometimes. If it's hard, if some people, if you may not want to, you know what, this is a situation where if I say no, it may make me look bad. It may be your boss or somebody. It may not, you may want to say no without actually saying no to this kind of person. You may not want to say nothing at all. Maybe you might want to have a silent no. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you say no, obviously, and then sometimes it's obviously smart to just use the silent no. Yeah, all right. And then I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, yep. Because it's like they know what they're doing. No longer should you did they think, or are they up to something? They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They just praying and hoping to God that you don't figure it out. They're aware of what they're doing and the type of person that they are. All the feeling bad has got to go. All the guilt tripping, all the self guilt tripping, all the self gaslighting, the self doubt, all that's got to go. You deal with those things. Now's the time to figure out how to eliminate them, because that's going to prevent you from being a victim. And you don't want to be a victim just because people are trying to victimize you by setting you up with ways and attacks and booby traps and baiting you and triggering you and doing things to try to convince you that you don't know what's going on when you do. All right, you're well aware. Your mind works. It's not broken. But what's broken is this person trying to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. That's the person that has the problem. You're healed and you're fixing yourself. So when you get around other people, it makes them recognize and see the things that they have that are still damaged. So you're working on the things that people don't want to uncover or reevaluate or relook over because it damaged them. They're feeling some type of way about it. Or but the thing is, see, that's another thing. And I could be right with that. But the thing is, when it comes to disturbed characters, that's not the case. I forgot about that. That's not the case. This person just likes doing that. That's not the case. Excuse me. I forgot about that. This isn't some flawed character style. This is a disturbed character style. They like doing this. I forgot. No, it's not because of that. Forgive me. It's not because of what I just said. It's because this is what this person just wants to do. And you got to keep that in mind. This is just what this person wants to do. All right. So that's a disturbed character. That's somebody that's jacked up. All right. That's somebody that's jacked up, trying to jack everybody else up. Nah, I think even if people are living together, they got to have separate monies. I think even if people are living together, you should have separate monies. Yeah, definitely should have separate monies. But yeah, that's a whole nother video right there. That's a whole nother video right there. And the way things are going today, I have mixed feelings about people living together because that just messes everything up in certain cases. You know, that messes things up. I think people can coexist and then get together, and then I think, depending on the situation, but I think people would be better off with their own space, and then they could get back together and meet up and get together again, and then go back to having their own space. It keeps things fresh. It keeps things new. All right. Where you been? Where you been? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What you got going over there? What you got going on over there? It's different. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's definitely good to have space from people. People end up thinking that you hate somebody or you're not liking somebody, but all you need is some space from somebody. All right, sometimes you just need space from somebody for the people where things are actually good and they actually are working out. For the people where it's actually a situation that's actually working out for you. Yo, shout out to Patricia Wilson with the 1999 super chat. Thank you, P Dub. All right, thank you for your support, P Dub. All right, for the 1999 super chat. And it's got a 3 up there, so I'm guessing that's your 3rd super chat. I'm not sure what the 3 is for, so I'm guessing that's the 3rd super chat that you've done. So thank you for your super chat. I appreciate that. All right, thank you, Patricia Wilson, always coming through with the positive super chat. All right, gave me a balloon. All right, thank you for my balloon. Making it feel like it's my birthday and it's not my birthday. But yeah, I really enjoy these live streams, y'all. I really have a blast with you guys. I'm glad everybody comes in and has a good time as well. All right, we had a whole 150 people in here at one point. I'm not sure what that equates to, but we had a whole 150 people in here, and I know that means something. It means something to me, and I hope it means something to you. All right. So yeah, hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. I figured this will be a treat. We could hop on here and vibe out with each other. I'm gonna see what some people are talking about in the comments. All right, thank you again, Patricia, for the 1999 super chat. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's always good to support the people that are putting in the work. It's always good. All right, people are going hard. People are putting in time. People are putting things together. All right, and the fact that you show that you show support means that you really like what it is that you're watching, that you're into, that you're subscribed to. All right, you guys are really appreciating my videos. All right, that lets me know when you guys also support. That lets me know that you guys really are appreciating what I'm doing over here. All right, that's a very positive thing. So I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. All right, it's a beautiful day. All right, is everybody off today? You guys working? Like, what's up? I have work a little later. That's why I've been doing my live streams earlier. Yesterday I did that live stream on break. That was cool. I was just, yeah, that was cool. All right, yeah, I enjoyed that. So if you also catch me later, if you watch, if you're looking for like a live stream in the afternoon, or if you just want a little fun session with your main man Drew too, we also go live when I'm on break. But depending on if I'm hungry or not, it might turn into a mukbang. it might turn into a mukbang. If I get a donation that day to go get something to eat, I may turn into a mukbang. But yeah, I got work later. You know, I wanted to hop on here, do this live stream, and get it popping for Saturday. All right, get people Saturday popping, get everybody enjoying their Saturday. You know, it's about to be fall soon. It's about to be fall vibes. All right, we got what was it, September now? It's coming up. It's coming up fast. Coming up fast. But yeah, I really enjoy everybody enjoying the chat. All right. I really enjoy everybody enjoying the chat, everybody enjoying the live stream. Shout out to y'all. Without y'all, it wouldn't be possible. All right. Without everybody here, it wouldn't be possible. Shout out to the 80 people in the building, man. Shout out to the 80 people in the building. You could be anywhere in the world, but right now you're here with me. Yo, he said, Eeyore Kazola said, let God's vengeance handle them. Yeah, I know that's right. But thank you again, Patricia, for the 1999 super chat. They mad because I'm not jealous. Yes, they are mad because you're not jealous. Goodbye. They're mad because you're not jealous. Yeah, if you hear anything, it's just the person outside speaking. Yes, sir. I'll be right down, sir. Gotta take care of business. I'm enjoying this live stream so much. Yeah, I gotta go pay this man. All right, so I can stay at this place. I gotta go pay my rent. All right, so I think on that note, I was gonna make this thing a little longer, but it's already 10:30. Y'all want me to just put the phone down and come back? What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to end the live stream, or just pause the live and then come back? What's up? Put a one in the chat if y'all want me to come right back, because I was about to go for another 30 minutes. Let me see what y'all are putting. All right, we got a one. We got a one. We got another one. Okay, we got a pause. Okay. All right, come back. Okay, all right. I'll be back. Let me go pay Habibi real quick, and I'll be right back. You know what? I'm thinking I'm just gonna let this thing go on, because if I pause it, I'll be. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this, because if I pause it and try to all right. Yeah, y'all do y'all thing, and I'll be right back. All right. If anybody's got any surprises for me, you know, when I come back, that's cool too. All right. Anybody wants to surprise me with any gifts, anything special, you know, I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, man. All right. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. If you hear me living, hey, if you hear me living, I'm alive too. I may be live, but I am alive. So if you hear me living on live, hey, don't you judge me. You hear me living on live, okay? Man, these mother. I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. We still got 49 people up in here. Okay, 50 people stuck around. Okay, what y'all in here talking about? Okay. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody sticking around, man. All right, shout out to everybody sticking around. Yo, Kathleen Carroll. Yo, what's up, Kathleen Carroll? What's up? She said, "Excuse me, man. What you doing? You crazy for real?" Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, we got 50 people. We got some people coming on back in here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, that was quick. I had to take care of that, and yeah, that was that. So let me make sure they did what they were supposed to do. Okay, yeah, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Knowledge is abundant and given freely to everything walking, but wisdom is an application and must be asked from God. Observe, don't absorb. I think that's a question you should already. I think that's a question you already know the answer to. Yeah, I think that's a question you already know the answer to. But yeah, all right, yeah, that's a question you already know the answer to. But yeah, we finna keep going till 11, y'all. Once the top of the hour hits, I got some things I gotta take care of because I do have work later. I still gotta make some things happen. So I'm still gonna stick around for the remainder of that half hour, like I said. But yeah, once it hits the top of the hour, I gotta go take care of some things. Put it in the chat. Yes, he does. He does work for God. But the devil does use people. I don't think either people either he's using people or they're working for him. It's some type of connection with him. So they doing something for that man. If they're not using him, he's working. If they're not using him, they're working for him. If they're not using him, they're working for him. But yo, we got 78. All right. Let's see if we can get it up to 100. All right. Shout out to everybody that donated. Shout out to everybody that supported the channel today. All right. But we got 78. Let's see if we can get it up to 100. All right. I'm thinking that we can get some more donations in here, some more super chats, and we can get this thing up to 100 for today. All right. I'm thinking we can do that. I'm thinking that it's possible, even with the 33 people in the chat. I think that is possible. All right, so shout out to all the chosen ones, okay? Shout out to all the chosen ones. All right, we got some people dropping out, and that's cool. All right, the real ones are going to stick around. But yeah, I just had to go pay my rent, so I just made sure I was able to stay here. All right, so yep, that's always good. And I know that's cool to see too, for all the people that help me. You know, for all the people that helped me with that week. I know that's cool for y'all to go see, like, okay. You know, some people on here, man, like somebody was like, if you're scamming, you're going to hell. Somebody's like, if you're scamming, God's gonna know. I'm like, man, I really needed help. What the hell are you talking about? Man just came and knocked on the door. Hello? What are you talking about, man? Talk about some scamming. How you gonna scam? Like, what's the scam? What is to scam? All right, we got Jeremiah 33:17. For thus saith the Lord, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel. For thus saith the Lord, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel. I would have to know what the man represents, what the house of what as far as like in representation to David. I would have to know what the throne represented in this verse, or what the throne represents in the Bible. And I would also have to know what the house of Israel represents in the Bible, because there are things that mean other things. And once you know, the throne is obviously something that you sit on. But I know, like, it's obviously in representation to something else, just like the house of Israel. That's probably would be most likely representation of a person, of David himself. Like the house of Israel will probably be your spirit, or your body, or your person. David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of Israel. So I mean, I just I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know what that would mean. I'd have to seek some. I'd have to figure that out on my own. I have to research that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm more into how I could apply that to my life. Want, lack. For thus saith the Lord, David shall never lack a man. What? Like, I watch Bible breakdowns. I watch people break the Bible down, like certain, like I like to get understanding on what I'm figuring out, certain stuff like that. Like, for thus saith the Lord, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of. I don't like how do I use that? What's that? I know that's for something, but like, what do I do with that? Don't try to call me out on and try to prove what I may not know or not know. That's weird. I don't like that. If you're gonna try to help me with something or teach me something, that's cool. But don't come over here and try to, does he know this? I'm gonna see if he knows that. He doesn't know this. That's weird. I hope that's not what you're doing. That's weird. Just outright, just tell me what something means. I don't like stuff like that. Hey, you know what this means? No, I don't. I don't know what that means. So break that down for me. It's literal. Okay. All right, sir. That's cool. I'll just leave it at that. It's in the person put it in the chat. See what everybody else is talking about. Yo, Tiana Thompson, what's up? I don't know where I'm gonna travel in the future. I don't know. Wherever I feel like going. You know, I definitely right now I feel it's important for me to get some things together first and to figure out what my next move is. Yeah, to figure out what my next move is. And then I'll go from there. I think right now I just need to stay where I'm at and just just do what I need to do, get some things together, and then figure out where I'm going to go from there. But I wouldn't mind visiting certain places. I wouldn't mind, taking a trip to somewhere. Yo, mom, I'm an Aquarius. That's my zodiac sign. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, the throne of David is the throne of Yah. Okay. The verse is saying the line of kings won't be broken. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, thanks for explaining that. Yeah, that's good to know. Coily Peace. Shout out to Coily Peace. Shout out to Coily Peace. All right. Love Honey. Oh, you happy, Love Honey? That's good. You're happy. It's good to see that you're happy. Don't fuel the haters who hate themselves trying to project, dump on you, sidestep, and run. But yeah, thank you everybody for being in the live stream. All right. Thank you everybody for the positivity, sharing some good things with me here today. You're Aries. Okay, Aries, cool, cool. All right, thank you. I'm watching from Minnesota. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. What do you believe is here already? Yeah, straight up. Yeah, what you talk? What's HC? Love Honey. What you talk about? What's HC? I'm chilling, bro. I got some positivity going on. That's what I got, and hopefully that's what you got going on as well. Yeah, I will, Tania Leslie, I will. All right, I'm still gonna try to make it over there to I'm still gonna try to make it over there to Drew Nation, but I still got some obligations over there. But that's why I'm still gonna do that, even if it's for a good 15, 20 minutes. I think I'm still gonna head over there. And if not, I'll just do it later this evening, or I may have to save it for another day because we kind of went ham over here today on Drew 2. We kind of went ham over here today. But yeah, we just enjoying ourselves, having a good day. Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to the people in the live stream. All right. Shout out to everybody having a good day. Miss Amy, what you talking about? Who you warring with? Yo, yeah, yep, yo. Birds of a feather flock together. All right. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. All right. I'm about to put this live on. I'm about to end this live right now. I appreciate everybody for stopping through. Thank you everybody for sharing some new things with me. All right. Thank you everybody for commenting. Thank you everybody for liking the video, sharing the video, sticking with it through to the end. All right. Shout out to everybody. Peace and love to you all. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Yo, last night, yeah, that live was wild, man. Yeah, check out the live stream tonight, yo. All right, we got another live stream coming on tonight. I might go live when I'm on break, but God bless you with a fine hairline. Okay, well, I guess I see God bless you with a sense of humor, and also the ability to talk about people without putting your actual picture in the thumbnail. So that's cool too. I see you have a good sense of humor. That's good. It'll serve you well. Maybe you could laugh your way up into a paycheck. All right. Okay. Well, that's cool. You could be honest, but you could also be on a treadmill. But it's all good. No, it's just all good. It's all love, man. All right. I'll see everybody later. And peace, love, and light. And I'll see you all in the next video. We out. Bye.